and curse their enemies.
I favor the just, and I curse the rotten.
For these three women of the occult, the Satanist.
The biggest misconception about Satanism is that we worship the devil. We do not worship the devil. People, when they come over, would probably never guess that I'm a Satanist unless they start looking at my books or maybe some of the paintings on the walls, but I'm like the woman next door. I'm your neighbor. I make dinner. I take care of the house. I don't pray to the devil. We're atheists. We are our own gods. And that's how we live our life, because we're the ones in control of it. People that believe that they need to go in the robes and write signs in the sand and thinking they're gonna get this demon to come out from hell to do their bidding, it's not true at all. That's a cult. They're devil worshippers. I wouldn't want anyone afraid of me. I've always been a Satanist. You're born a Satanist. People can decide to become a Satanist, but it has to be in your heart naturally, and you question everything in life. It's natural. I had a boy in my kindergarten class that liked me a lot, but I didn't like him, and there was a guy in first grade, so I told the first grader to beat up the kindergartner, which isn't very nice now, but I think about it, but those are qualities of what a satanic witch is. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I'll have an occasional glass of wine. My name's Heather. I'm 34 years old, and I'm a Satanist.
Coming up next, Heather reveals the core values of Satanism.
Satan represents kindness to those who deserve it instead of love wasted on ingrates. I think a lot of people give great philosophy and do have a lot of self-help type of advice. And I think the problem in society is we sit there behind our TV and nod, yes, that's right. We can say it out loud in our home, but once you walk outside, you have to be strong enough to say it. And that's what a Satanist does. I don't think you should hide. For sale next door. I bet you anything they'll freak out. They would live next door to a Satanist. I don't know if that's a selling point or what.
Heather's husband Brian also practices Satanism, and he has been an active member of the Church of Satan since 2003.
The best way to loosely define Satanism would be a life-loving, rational philosophy that's completely secular. We live for the today, the here and now, and we don't believe in spiritual pipe dreams. It's a very secular kind of thing. It's not a lot of black magic mumbo-jumbo.
I would hate to abstain from anything that makes me happy, waiting for it to happen after I die, when you have to live every day to your fullest, you know, because you could be gone the next day.
Yeah. I think responsible self-indulgence is good. I mean,
Satanists adhere to the 9 satanic statements. The first one is, Satan represents indulgence instead of abstinence.
I view it more like you should be able to have all the wisdom and knowledge of everything taboo instead of trying to pretend like you don't want to know. Satan represents kindness to those who deserve it instead of love wasted on ingrates. When you have friends or family or anyone in your life that they just take from you but they don't reciprocate, you're the one feeling really bad about yourself.
The 11 satanic rules of the earth primarily suggest taking responsibility.
And when in another's lair, you show them respect, or else you do not go there.
Cool.
Do not make advances unless you're given the sign.
What
It's
construes?
the eyes across the room. That's the sign. And guys do that all the time. They
Yeah.
could be married.
Yeah, but women control the sex on the planet.
That's where the evil satanic witch comes, because then I want to see if I could make him bend to my...
Wow.
Yes! I have a problem with that, don't I?
And then, Heather's mother confesses her fear of her daughter's religion.
I don't want to be a part of it. She knows that. I haven't told anyone I know that my daughter is a Satanist.
My mother does not like it that I'm a Satanist.
She is a great daughter. We have a really good relationship.
You know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you make them for everyone else so you don't have any.
And I love her unconditionally. But Satanism will never, ever be a part of my life. I pray for Heather every day.
We don't necessarily talk about it, but she lets me do my own thing and I let her do her own.
Take this
Uh-huh.
and sew one on each corner, or on each side. I appreciate the fact that she has her belief, and I honor that. But it is not anything that I really want to know about. I don't want to be a part of it. She knows that.
They go pretty fast,
I know.
if it's easy.
Well, this is a pretty easy one.
Yeah. Don't want to knot it up and then take it all apart.
I haven't told anyone I know that my daughter is a Satanist.
What do you think? When we
Well, I
trim
like
it up?
the colors. I think that's
Like
going to
in
be
my-
great. It's going to true up really good.
The biggest misconception about Satanism is that we worship the devil. We do not worship the devil. We do not drink blood. We don't sacrifice animals.
Heather performs a variety of rituals in order to focus her energy and express her needs.
I'm going to perform a satanic compassion ritual. Here on either end are black candles, which brings out the dark side. My red candles for strength and lust. I will go ahead and start by ringing the bell for the purification of the air. I'm evoking the names of female demons and devils, Samael. And the reason I do this is to give me the strength and energy, Belial, to create a loving, lasting relationship. Unrida. Now I raise my sword, giving the energy through this rod. What I'm requesting is that my love and passion that I hold dearly with my husband stay and grow fervent through all the tragedies and adversities we've been through. I have the key to Brian's heart and a lotus stone, which is magnetic to keep the key to his heart close to me. And I have the first rose he ever gave me. I can't imagine any day of my life without him. So I'm going to place these items into my enchantment box. As I look at this every day, it will remind me of how strong our relationship is. I raise this chalice to intake the joy of lust. The lust of Satan is within me.
And then, the darker side of Satanism.
I favor the just and I curse the rotten.